Good afternoon. Today is Friday, March the 31st, 2017, and I'm Mark Daniels. Just wanted to make a very quick video here. I've got a couple of concerns I wanted to share and update people on Instant Pay, and also another subject that's very important to me, which is communication from a company. Um, what happened today, I had an issue with Instant Pay. And just to give anybody that's considering driving for Uber a little bit of an update, um, when I first started with Uber back in 2015 and going into 2016, there was a company that offered an Uber driver the option to have your money that you made in that 24-hour period deposited directly into your checking account. So no more waiting. You don't have to wait a week or 2 weeks to get your earnings, which was fantastic. So I'd signed up with a company called Daily Pay, which was a nice option. But then Uber countered with their own creation, which was Instant Pay. Now, Instant Pay is an amazing concept. I loved it because you could actually have your earnings deposited into your account up to 5 times a day. Now, Uber would take 50 cents per transaction, which I think is fair. I think that Uber has to have an option and a way to make money. That's what they're in business for. I respect that. And it really was very convenient for me. I had nothing but positive things to say about Instant Pay. Never had any issues. So today I'm going about my daily routine. I did a good run and I decided, gosh, you know what? I'm going to deposit money into my account. So I go to transfer money, and how you do that, if you're somebody that hasn't signed up for Uber yet, you link up your debit card to Uber, and then Uber just automatically transfers the money right onto your debit card. It's available immediately, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's fantastic. I go to do that this morning. Transfer the money into my debit card. I continue driving, do a couple good runs. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and add more money to my debit card. I go to do that, and I get a message saying that my debit card is blocked and to please contact my financial institution. I call my institution. They said there is no block on my card is fine, and to contact Instant Pay. In order to contact Instant Pay, we don't have an 800 number, as you know. We don't have an email address, so we have to go in person. Here in Michigan, the hub that we use is about a half-hour drive for myself. Okay, well, that's what I got to do. I go to the hub. I meet with the representative from Uber there, and I explained my situation, and she said, "Are you with Bank of America?" And I go, "Yes, I am." And she goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, for the last couple of weeks, people have been starting to come in saying that Bank of America is declining the transactions. And as it turns out, today everybody's coming in saying that their deposits are not going into their Bank of America account. It turns out the Bank of America will no longer honor Instant Pay." Oh my goodness, that's the only bank that I have. So I asked her, well, where do I go now? And she said, well, you can't go to TCF Bank because they said they're no longer going to honor it. And she mentioned another bank also on top of that. But I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of that institution because at that point my head's spinning. She's listed out 3 banks that no longer will honor Instant Pay here in the state of Michigan. And oh, by the way, if I try to open up an account at a credit union, most credit unions will put a hold on the money that's transferred for a 24-hour period so they can verify the funds. Okay, great. So I call around, I find out that Comerica Bank, which is another big bank here in Michigan, they will accept those types of deposits. So now I got to go open up an account at Comerica. Obviously, I'm upset because my whole day has been shot. Instead of driving for Uber, I've got to race around very quickly and desperately to open up another account. The money that I transferred this morning, you may ask, that's in limbo. The representative told me that it will be deposited back into the Uber account in a 24-hour period, and I will probably get that when they normally do the typical deposits right into my account as normal on a weekly basis. So the hub, I have nothing but positive things to say about the representatives there. They're amazing. They're professional. They're knowledgeable. Thumbs up for the hub. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I love the customer service that I do receive from them. My concern, there's two concerns. The first one, let's talk about communication. Any company, as large as Uber is, and I'm speaking as a manager myself, whenever there's a change made, we convey that immediately to the employees. It's important, especially from an HR standpoint, that employees are brought up to speed, with the changes within the company that can impact you, whether it's financially or how you operate your business on a day-to-day basis. You need to know about these changes as they happen, and it also helps morale, makes you feel that you're important to a company when they convey these things, especially as they impact you in a financial way. That is why we do this. No matter what anybody says, the number one reason that we drive for Uber or any other rideshare company is because we're trying to make money, either on a part-time basis or a full-time basis. This impacts that ability to make money when you're suddenly blocked. And if you knew about this before a week or 2 weeks ago and you never conveyed it to the people, that's a problem. The representative told me that because so many people are coming in, they will now issue an email. My second concern is this the end of Instant Pay? 3 institutions are no longer honoring Instant Pay here in the state of Michigan, and this is suddenly happening. Is this a trend that's going to continue? So my question is, anybody in any other state, if you're having the same issues, please feel free to leave me your feedback. What your concerns are with this, if you feel it's going to go away, or what maybe Uber can do to counter this. And number two, how's the communication with you on your end? Has anybody been updated as far as the changes with Instant Pay? So this is a big worry for myself. I'm wondering if we're going to be going back to being paid on a weekly basis because financial institutions will no longer honor this option because for whatever reason they're not able to quickly verify the funds. So, as always, please feel free to leave me your feedback, your messages. It's important, for everybody to learn off of each other as we go through all these different changes. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please drive safe, and hope you all have an amazing day.